Go.
Dr. Payton, look what I just found.
What in the world is that?
Well,
That's a tiny salamander. It's not a redback salamander. It's not a spotted salamander, although it does have spots.
It has orange spots. What do you think it is?
I think it's an eft.
What's an F, Dr. Payton?
It's the letter after G.
Not F. Very funny. Ha ha ha. It's an eft. E-F-T. And that is the larval stage, or not the larval stage, the subadult stage of the red-spotted newt, Nodophthalmus viridescens. So I just happened to find this swimming on the surface of the vernal pool. This was not a happy animal until I rescued it. Now it's getting warm on my hand. This salamander relies less on breathing through its skin, and they're often on the surface, so I don't have to worry so much about this salamander getting hot and dry, because they just don't. The red-spotted newt, the adults live in permanent wetlands. They breed in permanent wetlands. They're highly aquatic. But the eft is this amazing terrestrial dispersal unit of the species. This one is probably a year old. It was born last year. It's really tiny. It's just come out from overwintering, and it is going to disperse. It was probably born out of one of those larger pools over there, maybe that large one we were at earlier. And it will spend anywhere from 3 to 7 years in this form, growing more and more orange, pink, and red, brightly colored as it gets older. And what they're doing is they're displaying their toxicity to other animals with that color. Oranges, pinks, reds are indicators of warning coloration.
What happens if you eat one?
If you eat this, you will die. They are highly toxic. The toxins in a red-spotted newt are not quite as toxic, but nearly as toxic as that in a pufferfish, the famous Japanese pufferfish that can kill you. This dispersal unit, this EFT, EFT, will march around in the forest for 3 to 7 years, growing larger and larger, again, growing more brightly in color. Right now it's tiny and it's kind of brown to match the leaves, but it will get brighter in color, warning off predators. And then it will reach sexual maturity at anywhere from 3 to 7 years of age. It will return to it will find another wetland, probably not the same wetland it was born out of, not its natal wetland. It'll find another wetland, and it'll transition to an olive-colored salamander about this long, with yellow spots on its back and a yellow belly with black speckling. Very different looking animal. And then it will reproduce in that pond. But this is a pretty amazing thing to find on a cold day like today. I think it probably accidentally fell into the vernal pool, and it was not very happy there. They're not great swimmers in this stage. They're great swimmers as adults. So I'm going to take this little newt and I'm going to put him off in the leaf litter where he belongs. So that's a really nice find for us today. Nodophthalmus viridescens, the red-spotted newt. And this is the EFT, E-F-T.